Closer to war with Russia than we realize. I'm Michael Smerconish in Philadelphia. A new report from Newsweek says a Russian lawmaker and top member of Vladimir Putin's political party has suggested attacking Poland next. Using the same language Russia has used to justify invading Ukraine, Russian State Duma Deputy Oleg Morozov said that Poland is, quote, first place in the queue for denazification after Ukraine. This after Poland's prime minister wrote a column in Britain's Telegraph newspaper criticizing Putin and propaganda that he's spreading about the war. That exchange coming after NATO is set to double its border with Russia with the inclusion of Finland in the military alliance. In response, Putin told Finland's president just moments ago during a phone call that joining would be a mistake. That conversation taking place after Russia cut electricity to the Nordic country. Here in the U.S., the House overwhelmingly approved an additional $40 billion in military aid and humanitarian aid for Ukraine, bringing America's support for the effort to nearly $54 billion. With no other country having that large of a financial or military or humanitarian commitment, it's expected to pass the Senate early next week before heading to the president's desk for signing. That bill, along with leaks from the Biden administration in recent days, seems to underscore just how embroiled the United States has become in the war in Ukraine. On May 4, the New York Times reported senior American officials said the U.S. provided intelligence that allowed Ukrainians to take out as many as 12 Russian generals. The next day, an NBC report cited anonymous U.S. officials who said U.S. intel also helped Ukraine sink the flagship of Russia's Black Sea Fleet, the Moskva. There's growing concern the aid the U.S. is providing Ukraine could trigger an all-out conflict with Russia. My next guest reinforced that fear in a recent column in the New York Times. Quote, the staggering takeaway from these leaks is that they suggest we are no longer in an indirect war with Russia, but rather are edging toward a direct war, and no one has prepared the American people or Congress for that.